let's get down to the practical part. Here is my sleeve with initial 75 stitches. According to calculation, in the first round, I need to bind off 4 stitches at the same time. Well, 1. I do the bind off simply by passing over the stitch, knit and pass over 2 stitches, 3 and 4. Try to bind off them quite loosely so they don't get too tight. Later it will be easier to fit satin sleeve into the armhole. Now I just continue my lace pattern until end of the row. According to my pattern, 2 together, yarn over, knit stitch, yarn over, 2 together with left leaning, decrease, knit, again 2 together, yarn over and knit stitch. This is very simple lace pattern. The video how to knit it I will link in the description. And this way we get all to the other side. So the row number 1, I knit to the end of the row, but I leave this last stitch unworked in order to have a smooth decrease line. Imagine this is a slipped stitch already, and next we slip next one and pass over 1 stitch decreased, purl, pass over 2, three, and 4. So this way the first set of 4 stitches bind off is done. Yes, you're absolutely correct. First one, in the beginning we bind off on the knit row, but when we turn we bind off on the wrong side row. And continue, purl, and do the same until we get to the last stitch on the other side of the row. Great, we are at the end of the row number 2. We don't touch the last stitch, we simply turn and we will start our 3rd row, and calculation says in this row we need to bind off 3 stitches, and we do similar like before. This is our slip stitch, the last one, the next we slip, pass over, this is 1 stitch decreased, knit the next one, pass, stitch over, 2 and 3. So we did bind off 3 more stitches. Easy to count, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. And with this unworked last stitch and turn on the other side, we are achieving even more smoother line. This is our unworked edge stitch. And now we continue and pattern again the same way until we get to the last stitch of the row number 3. Now we are at the end of the row number 3, 1 stitch left. We turn to the other side, and on this side again we need to decrease 3 stitches. Slip the next one, pass it over, purl, pass over, and the third stitch. Now we have on both sides decreased 4 and 3 stitches. And row number 4 again till the end, until we get to the last stitch, and then we do 3 times 2 stitches on each side decrease, the same way as we did before. Okay, this is the end of the row number 4. At the moment, our decrease line looks the same. Looks like this: 4, 4, and 3, 3 stitches accordingly. Now we are moving to the groups of decrease 2 stitches. Turn on the other side, is absolutely the same, just decrease stitch amount will change. Now we need to decrease only 2 stitches. One, 2. End of row number 5. We decreased here the first 2 stitches at the beginning. Now we turn to the other side and start the row number 6. And on this side also we decrease 2 stitches. And this way, the first set of 2 stitch decrease is done. Then we need to decrease 2 times 2 stitches from each side. So repeat 2 stitch decrease 2 more times on each side. Here I want to show you how it looks after 10 rows of decreases. 4, 3, and 3 times by 2 stitches. Now we move to the set of 1 stitch decrease on every side. This would be follow the same now for the next rows. This usually, which we did not knit at the end, we turn with the same stitch. Now will be row number 11, where we will need to decrease 1 stitch. This will be easy. Just slip the next one and decrease 1. If you are not sure on which row you are, really it's very easy to count how many stitches are decreased here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is now only 1 stitch decrease. And now we follow the same procedure again, just 1 stitch decrease. End of row number 11. Turn on the row number 12. And I need to do 1 stitch decrease again. Slip the next stitch and pass the slip stitch over. So we did first set of our 1 stitch decrease. So this is how it looks after I did all the increases until the last set of decrease by 3 stitches. Let's see. So I'm up to here part exactly. I'm up to this part, and now we will do this final stage. Well, the 3-stitch bind off we do exactly like in the first part. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Follow the pattern and knit to the other side. This is row number 44, and again we do 3 stitches decrease on the wrong side. And do the same again 2 more times. Last stitch is we bind off at the same row, all stitches at the same row. Don't forget, when you finish, to mark maybe this middle stitch, where exactly the middle is. When fitting into the armhole, this will go exactly on the top of the shoulder, so it will be easier for you to find where exactly is the middle.